Hi, this video is for Grace, Scott, and Jeremy with Smith & Jones Electric. This is Norma. Spoke with Grace about doing a video for your business and how I've been helping some other contractors across Texas to increase their web traffic, and then that way you guys can grow your business. And so I just wanted to give you these tips, and maybe you can use them and apply it to your website so that you can get more businesses through the doors. So don't want to waste anyone's time. I'll try to make this as brief but yet as detailed as I can. There are three main things I want to go over with you, and those are content, citations, and backlinks to your website. And if you ever had to deal with marketing or digital marketer in the past, you know how important these things are for your business online and getting people to see you on the internet. These are the top three things that search engines such as Google, Bing, and Yahoo, things like that, they use your web page and these things and apply these things to determine if your site is worth ranking up on top. So the first thing I wanted to go over is content. And I have your website up, and it's basically anything that you see that's here on the front of your web page. They include all the text and the pictures and how these pictures are saved. So making sure that you have enough unique, relevant, high quality content. So I'm talking about at least anywhere between 12 to 1500 words that really speak about your business. And this allows you to add in some keywords or key phrases that people are going to be using to search for your business that offer your service. And I do know that you offer both electrical or electrician and also IT services. So you want to speak about those services here on the front page, because again, with content, it can really tell Google and all the other search engines what your web page is about, the entire web page, just right here in the front page. So it really looks like you don't have enough content. So definitely talk again more about, let's say, residential services, your technology services, as well as your commercial services. I know that you're bringing it up here, but really get into the details about it here without, going too much, because you probably, in fact, yes, I see it up here. You have the links to those pages. So bring some of that information up to the front. The other thing is I talked about was the photographs and how they're saved. So you don't have these are the only three photographs that I see. So I would definitely add more, again, speaking or illustrating your services. And then when you save it, for example, if I saved Scott's picture, you notice it just says Scott, which is fine. You can, but I would add like Scott and then a master electrician in Corpus Christi, because again, the search engines, they also go into how your photos are saved and use that as a way to kind of see where you are in terms of, what people are looking for on the internet. And so that's it for content. The second thing I wanted to go over with you is called citations. So I did a Google search right here, and I put electrician, since again, that's one of the services. I put electrician Corpus Christi, and I wanted to see here, first of all, who is your top competitor. And number two, I want to show you as well is this map section right here. This is where that citations come in. So what a citation is basically listing the name of your business, the address, and phone number. Now, you have to have a Google My Business account in order to be here. And so if you have not applied for a Google My Business account, I would do that. Now the address doesn't, when you apply for that account, you can request to leave the full address out and just put city and state. And a lot of services do that because services are provided at the customer's either home or office, and they don't actually come to yours. So you can do that. So again, it's business name, the address, and phone number listed on website directories. And so when I say website directories, I'm talking about things like Yelp.com, Local Biz, Yellow Pages, the BBB. It's also an example of a directory. Even things such as Thumbtack, Home Advisor, Angie's List, those are examples of, or House.com are examples of website directories. And so you want to get that GMB or Google My Business account and start listing your name, address, phone number for your company on these online directories. And that will lead us to what they call backlinks. But let me just go ahead and finish up here with citations. It's really good to get on all these website directories, because if you do, the more you have, the more likely you'll be able to be seen on the map section here. In fact, the more citations you have, the better. And the more relevant it is to, these website directories, the more relevant it is to your industry, it provides you a better chance of being here in this map section. So the good thing is that being on this map section, you are again on the front page and on the top. Sometimes there's ads up here or in the bottom, but you're here on the front page. The only thing that I could see that is not, too great is that any other services of the same industry can come along and be, they'll have more citations or are listed in more directories and can actually, if you were on this list, they can boot you out. All right, so that's it with citations. And then the last thing I want to go over was backlinks. And this, because backlinks is what puts you here in what they call the organic search. And it's, this is kind of like the prime spot, because it's really hard to beat those who are listed up here. There's usually just 10 websites listed on this, on each page of a Google search. And so not all of them are businesses, but you also have the directories like I was talking about earlier, like the bbb.org, the Yelp. And so as I'm going down, I could see the first company, business is Electrical Company Corpus Christi, the budelectric.net. And so this would be your top competitor. This is the company that if somebody were to enter on a Google search, electrician in Corpus Christi, this company gets a majority of the visits onto their website. And I'll show you that here in a minute. So what a backlink is getting another website to link back to yours. And again, the more relevant that other website is to your industry, it'll boost your ranking up to the top. Now I have this tool, it's called Ahrefs or Ahrefs. Now I'll show you that here. And here it is. And I use this tool to kind of look at my clients, how they're doing, how their website is doing versus how their competitors are doing. So I put your domain up here, smithandjoneselectric.com, and I could see how your website is doing. And so, we talked about backlinks and referring domains, those that are referring back to yours. And so you can get multiple backlinks from a single domain. So right now you only have 6 websites referring back to yours and 10 keywords that you're ranking for. The only problem with this is that if you look here, it's not giving you any traffic. So over the past month, you've had no traffic to your website. And I'll show you your competitor. Remember we talked about this budelectric.net. So I did the same thing with them. I used that same tool and I put their domain up there. And as you can see, they have 29 referring domains, giving them 198 backlinks. And with that number, they're getting an organic traffic of 146 land to their web page, at least over the past month. And that's a gain of 31 over the previous month. And so one thing that helps them and can help you is what they call organic keywords. And this is where that content comes in, that front page where I said, go ahead and add the 1,200 to 1,500 words. Because what I do to help my clients is that I click on their top competitors' organic keywords, and I can see what they use to rank their site. So for example, for this one, as you can see here, so this is the search volume. This is how competitive that keyword is, these are the keywords. The cost per click, the traffic and where their position is. So for buddelectric.net, if someone were to enter electricians in Corpus Christi, there's a search volume for that of 100 searches per month. And if you were to pay a Google Ads, that's every time somebody clicks on that ad, that's $8 per click. It's not too competitive, but it's something that can be done. And then if you look here, they're on position number 1. So if somebody were to enter electricians Corpus Christi, they would be found on page 1. And over the past month, they had 34 land to their webpage for anyone who's entered electricians Corpus Christi. And then if you look at this next one, this one is without the S. So this one is just electrician Corpus Christi. There's 150 search volume for that. It's not really a competitive keyword. If you were to put a Google ad online, that's $4.50 per click. They had an organic traffic of 16, and they were found on position number 3. So it's still on the first page. They're just the 3rd business that's listed on that first page when someone enters electrician Corpus Christi. And so that's how I would help my clients to rank. So I would look at, what their organic keywords of their competitors are, how competitive, which is what this KD stands for, keyword density. So the lower it is, the less competitive that keyword is. As you can see here, this one says 0. So it's not as competitive because this is the name of the actual company. So the only one who's really using that keyword is that company. So that's why there's a 0 on there, if that makes sense. And they're number 1 for that, since that is their company name. And so that's it with backlinks. And again, how I help my clients is I look at the keywords they use, and also I go to the backlink profile and I can see where they're getting their backlinks from. In fact, let me go to the overview and I'll show you here. And so just click on the backlinks. First, I could go to the websites that are referring back to them. And I could visit the same websites. And then I can go to the backlinks and actually look at where exactly they're getting these backlinks from and what type of backlinks they are. So for this one, for example, they're getting it from yellowpages.com. And this is the actual anchor, what they wrote on yellowpages.com. So I would try to, find the same backlinks. And if it makes sense for your business, I would get the same ones and I would look for more. That way you would get more backlinks to your profile so that you can increase this as well as this so that you can start getting more organic traffic. And so hopefully this helps. I know there's a lot more to it when it comes to search engine optimization. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you feel you need help in ranking your website, I'll be glad to talk to you more about it. Again, this is Norma. My phone number is area code 210-610-7711. And again, thanks to Grace for allowing me to do this video and send it to your business. If you feel like you can use this and can apply it, feel free to do so. Otherwise, thanks again for watching.